at it though. Like, I think Beanie like brought the energy to that. That's why it was more. It was on it and shit. Old school Beanie, man, he was that dude, man. Like, he was the truth and shit. What's some of the like side dudes that you used to love and shit? Like, you were just waiting for them to come on, like Drag on, Beanie Siegel.
Drag, Siegel, yeah, man.
Oh, I used to like I-20 from Disturbing the Peace.
That
devil voice, motherfucker. I'm like, I thought it was fake, but then when he was talking on an interview, I was like, oh shit, this nigga really sounds like Satan and shit.
Man, voice is extra deep.
Yeah, I love my mom. Oh, we're going to the picnic this week. I'm like, fuck, bruh. Don't sing happy birthday to the
Toast
nephew.
for the VIP. He's on some different shit.
Somebody else had a sidekick that I liked. Another big rapper had a sidekick that I liked. Oh,
was it Lupe?
Spliff Star.
Spliff Star?
The best one. He's after Hype Man, probably after Flavor Flav, I would say.
Yes. Flavor Flav's the best Hype Man ever, yes. But, I can fuck with Spliff Star.
Spliff Star had some
Episode 15, y'all. What up?
15, what
DWG.
up?
We back with it, man. Fellas here.
We're up in Lakers Celtics territory with rings and shit right now. Well, we're a little bit short, but we're not going to count the first 10.
Agreed.
No. Well, I mean, if you don't count the first 10, they still got a pretty clean record.
For the most part, yeah.
I mean, it's still over 10 if you don't count. Yeah, okay, I'll give them. The fucking Celtics just won again. Goddamn, that pisses me off.
Yeah, joke.
That pisses me off. Yeah, I know you don't like that.
No,
I know you don't like that.
Yeah, they catching up with our chips on.
I like them less than you guys' chips, the early ones, when like Bill Russell was dunking on plumbers and shit. Because you know that plumber had never saw a 6'9" nigga in his life. Bill Russell came through. He's all like, wait. He's like, they got darkies on there. There's 3 of them. And he's like, that one's 6'9", which was the tallest nigga in existence at the time before Wilt Chamberlain came. And then that was,
tall, and that's when white people stopped being cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid, bro. They did have basketball and football until,
I mean, then we had Babe Ruth until fucking, what's his name, came along.
Yeah, exactly, bro. They just smashed the game. Willie and fucking Jackie and all them, bro. Oh.
Like, once that shit happened, it was like,
It's crazy how they inducted the Negro League stats now, and now it makes all the best baseball players of all time look.
And they're just like, oh.
It makes them look foolish, bro. Like,
there's a
if
bunch
you look
of
at Willie Mays,
now
there's Babe Ruth, now there's Willie Mays and shit, bro. Like,
white people see it coming too, and the thing was, these black dudes, when they came in, they were cool as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Like Will, cool motherfucker,
you could not fuck with Will.
Kareem. Bro, he was hanging out with Bruce Lee and shit.
Bro, Wilt had the minks on.
Kareem was the ultimate beast.
These weren't dudes who were like, nah.
Yeah, no, these are different dudes and shit.
Like, I hate him, but he's got so much swag and
like, I feel like when Bob Cousy first saw Bill Russell, he was like,
I'm good.
Yeah, he's all like, this is over for me now.
So how white people felt about black athletes, do you think, like, black people felt that way about, like, white rappers? Like, good ones?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
Even though that might be the only prime example, but of course there's been other white boys of flow, and when they're actually getting it, yes. If you're melanated and you see this happening, yeah, it is something, bro, because you're like, fuck, why is this happening? Well, it's like when you see a white boy dancing better than the niggas in the club.
Well, it's like, man, it's trying to keep up with Chris
Brown. Yeah, be all like, man, be all like, he's stealing all of our bitches.
The white rappers that become popular and respected by their fellow peers, they're black rappers or the rappers that didn't really pretend to be black. Eminem doesn't dress black. I don't know what you
No nigga dresses like that. Well, yeah, no.
He got his own little swag.
Yeah, he's got golf hats and full Jordan jumpsuits. Yeah. Niggas don't dress like that.
And like Mac Miller dressed weird, like a nerd.
Really deep.
Yeah. And it was like, Vanilla Ice thought he was black, so I can understand why people were like,
I'm not even gonna lie.
About
if I had Vanilla Ice's barber, my life would be complete. That nigga was crispy.
Yeah,
he was crispy, and you know, as a black dude doing it, bro, he was
for sure.
He's all like, "I don't like you, motherfucker. You're gonna leave me a $5,000 tip right now," or Suge is.
That's how I look at it, though. The white rappers that are respected by black
Suge's all like, Suge's like, fix up my pony. He's all like, all right, I'll clean them up for you and shit. Yo,
it just makes me laugh.
Hey, we're in America now, and we got all this new candidacy and all this shit blowing up and shit. And there's going to be a lot of new laws repealed and appealed and all this other shit. Because, when your candidate gets elected, depending on their party, they don't like what the other party had and shit. So if it was you for one day and you're not the president, I'm president of everything. I'm not like, Congress agrees with me for once. What are you illegalizing and legalizing, bruh? Off rip.
I mean, I think I bring back duels for sure. I like that one.
Okay.
Bring back dueling.
We're gonna
a lot of people.
We're gonna touch on that in a minute. Okay, let's bring duels
fall back off of their extremism if they knew that if they knew that somebody would call them out for a duel and they could possibly lose. I think people would chill the fuck out on the shit that the rhetoric they push.
Well, yeah.
What would I make illegal though? Politicians getting money outside of their government's, like their salary from.
They have to make their own campaign.
They would no longer be allowed to take what do they call them? The lobbyists. Like lobbyists would have no power. You would have. They couldn't pay you to push that product, so people would have to genuinely put out their
real
thoughts.
Politicians. There'd have to be actual real politicians.
They couldn't take money from the cigarette company or big pharma. Damn. Push something they don't believe in.
I don't even want... That would be dope. I wouldn't even want them to fundraise with us. Because you see, when you're in the Senate and you're running or whatever, some of these politicians are poor. I get that and shit. Maybe if they fundraise, I wouldn't have a problem if you're below that median line.
If they fundraise to push their shit and they have the supporters...
And people want to give it to them?
I'd be cool with that.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I can't take that away from America.
You can't take any money from anybody who's... there's no lobbying. There's zero. It's illegal. If you find out, dead.
Damn.
Bang, bang, bang.
Ah, nice. That's a good solution.
Be a tough.
We're gonna take it back to our first days.
America all of a sudden is amazing again.
Yeah, I mean it would change a lot because a politician would actually not be able to lie.
They'd have to do their job.
They'd have to actually
be very thorough, bro.
Which would mean, goddamn, we wouldn't know any of these politicians nowadays.
Like in movies couldn't lie.
We would end the monarchy of America.
A lot of these fools would. I mean, unless they come from money, but they would be more in tune with what the average everyday man was going through. Because their salaries, I mean, unless you're in the big leagues, it's not very much.
This is weird, man. I would have legalized something that, you know what? This may be touchy, but kids ain't even supposed to be watching this damn show right now. I would not let children have social media at all, bro.
Ooh, I like that.
I would take that away from children until they're 21 years of age, bro.
Yeah.
It's too influential upon them. This is funny. Everyone's like, oh, it's the TV they're watching. It's the video games. Guess what, bro? We were playing, Grand Theft when we were whatever. Man. We were watching Power Rangers beat the shit out of Putty since whenever.
Explode.
What have you ever done in your life that is indicative of that? Sure, we've inflicted tiger violence, but it wasn't like Power Rangers.
Well, kids don't have the sense. If you ask a child what they want to be, they say like a streamer.
Yeah, you feel me? Yes. It's this ideology that it creates that this computer's going to keep me safe, basically, which, don't get me wrong, they're already on computers in school. So, they're learning on that. That's fine. They already know how to use a computer. They can make a page. They can do all this shit. Any kid I run into nowadays can use this motherfucker to be like, you don't even know how to use your phone, you bitch. You know what I mean? You're not even getting affected. Yeah.
It's so much to
it,
Let 13-year-olds jump on our podcast right now. They're all like, oh, we'll set up your angles good. They know how to do all that, which is amazing.
But they have no idols.
They have no idols, no aspirations, and
they're definitely not trying to go to war and get drafted.
Yeah, no real personality, and they do not hit the gym, bro.
Not everybody can be a successful streamer.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of grinding.
We're over here grinding, trying to be that, and we're exactly.
There's no other Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Everybody has tried. There's nobody close to him on that level.
Oh man, Mr. Beast, he just had to kick that bad
I mean, what he
kicked that lady man off.
At least it was an immediate action. People want to hate on him for it, but I'll take that over somebody who's like, I'm going to defend my friend. Nah,
like Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher.
Defending.
She was like super young though, bro.
Yeah, they're defending Hyde when he got into all that trouble and shit.
They sent those letters
and shit,
bro.
Yeah, they sent that's some wild shit.
Being as famous as they were,
Ashton Kutcher's so in the movement of anti-trafficking
because he was
molested
when he was younger.
You got to step away from your boy.
Yes.
Like if y'all are my friends and y'all are doing something that's on a level that I do not agree with morally, I'm gonna check you on it.
You would have to.
And if you acknowledge you're doing something wrong, okay, cool.
But if I continue the
behavior, like
I would expect you as a human being to distance yourself, bro. Like
I don't know that dude.
And we'll never do that on DWG, by the way. But if it ever did happen, I don't know if Magneto was right or whatever, and one of us turned into that. Yeah, bro.
It's just weird that streamers are looked at on that level by these kids, and I'm like, bro. The internet's full of fucking knowledge.
What are you legalizing, Grace? Or legalizing? Because remember, we could legalize shit too.
I'm legalizing cannabis for sure.
Oh, bro. Yeah. That's
I almost had a mind like, I don't know, Switzerland, bro, where you pretty much do heroin, cocaine, you can do all that shit. And and everything's free access to you. But
open drug markets.
Yeah, so but it's like within limits, right? Like there's limitations on it.
Like there ain't really no limitations because you can off yourself if you want to. But the thing is this, crime's down.
Yeah.
Drugs sales down. Everything's regulated.
Everywhere where the drugs are sold, they're open markets and it's just right there.
Like their prison system is a rehab
facility
rather than a prison.
It is.
Wow.
It's club fed.
Yeah.
It's really nice, bro.
You look at Oregon.
And only the people who actually want it, they're going to do it, and the rest, it's legal, and you don't have to really do anything. You look at Oregon,
they legalized everything, and that shit went to shit quick.
That shit was wild.
Doctor-assisted suicide legal in Oregon?
I don't know if it's legal anywhere here in the U.S.
No, I believe it's.
But I know it's legal over
the water.
Bro, I think
awesome.
I think it might be Oregon, bro.
Look, at the end of the day, if I've got a clinical disease,
you can definitely do.
To do that. Yeah,
yes, that's legal in a lot of states.
If you're telling me
depending,
that, like, you have a year, I really don't want to live out that year because it's like nothing that I could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It'll be a memory for people, but at the end of the day, I'm like,
that's tough, bro.
I don't have. I'm cool. Give me another podcast. Give me another podcast. Another night on the town.
Right.
Hang out with some of my friends. High five my kid. Record a video. I'm good. So don't waste this shit.
You said like if we had to duel people and shit, like this was the Wild West and shit. Bang bang, you're dead. Wow. If we did have to do that and shit, like you can't deny a duel because it's dishonorable. It's like Japan and shit.
Walk around
you lose face and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. Unless the duel was bullshit, like I want to duel you because you didn't do the dishes. You can't do shit like that.
No.
But if actual duels is legal, like the Wild West,
like if I was going into a parking spot and some fucking asshole swung into it, like
that's the most modern duel nowadays.
Imagine that shit. Though, you're like,
it's actually happened in real life nowadays.
You're yelling at him, and it's like a Karen. Some lady with the Karen cut gets out.
Oh shit! And you got to duel with the Karen. What if she was down?
She got two straps.
What if she was the one that challenged you to a duel over the parking lot? Yeah, you want this spot, motherfucker? We gonna duel for it.
I would be scared of some shit like that.
I would be scared if that happened.
Yeah, if someone felt that confident, a Karen felt that confident.
Yeah, bro. She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna duel for this spot. Oh shit, bro, that'd be crazy.
I would want to duel over some wild shit though.
Do you think people would duel over like
People will duel over a parking spot, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, like, exactly. It's already happened.
It's probably a dueling fight club somewhere.
They probably duel.
Risen to prominence yet?
What if they're all like, I like Drake better than Kendrick?
Wow.
If you're dueling over that, I'm just gonna
as a rapper or MC because those are two different things.
Yes, yes.
There's some like things I wouldn't duel over, but like a parking spot, I probably wouldn't be the one to challenge. But if someone challenged me, alright.
I didn't treat them. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah,
like if we're both reaching for the last, toilet paper.
If duels was legal during COVID, bro,
like I said,
we would have lost a lot more people.
If duels were legal, the world would, in like a year, be completely different. Like nature comes back.
Yeah,
again because so many people.
I think the planet cools down in a year.
We save the planet, bro. Because so many people on the internet feel that they can voice their opinion and talk that shit. But if it happened in person, fools would be immediately held.
It'd be a different conversation, bro.
That's what's funny because you can't deny this. This is a legal thing now. So if somebody says, "I want to duel you," and you accept, but you're like, but I don't really got a gun for dueling. The government's going to provide that for you. They're going to give you a dueling gun.
On me, bro.
Nigga, catch one.
I'll carry an extra piece on me, like here.
Oh gosh.
Yo,
like, here, hold it.
Like what if DWG was going out and shit, and like we was watching a movie and some fucking pussies wanted to hit us up? Could we get into a group duel?
Yeah, like RDC World.
Yeah. They're going to war with them, cuz. Hey, shout out RDC.
RDC World.
If you guys want to duel with us, man, send us a shout. You guys have got special effects. We can make that work and shit.
You take the stallion, I'll take the pony.
Yeah, there we go.
There, easy money, dog.
Bro, this would throw dudes off of duels immediately.
Pull a whole AK out, like, here we go.
This is great. What if duels were legal, but guns were illegal?
Ooh. What would we do with?
I'm just going to bring Gracie around everywhere.
I'm taking meth then.
Yeah.
I'm taking meth.
My cousin is a lethal weapon. He's like a 3rd degree black belt. Like it's past dark black.
And you would never know. You would never know.
He's darker than the depths of space.
If you met him, you'd be like, oh, that dude's a smooth nerd.
He could tickle your calf and it'll explode your heart. I seen him do it.
That man's the most dangerous.
Yeah, he's my weapon now. I'm just going to grab him by his legs and point him at niggas and shit.
I used to love when fools would start shit with him because they think he was soft. I'm like,
if I was going to duel niggas, I'm just bringing Big Dog with us. I'd be like, yo, man, this is my dual deterrent, yo. Just so you know, we in here tonight.
If guns were illegal and weren't using tools, I would walk into every store and be like, what can I beat a man to death with?
Yo, yeah, because
we were looking around for like weapons, like
a mace or some
blunt
type of
objects.
Shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like the
mannequin medieval for sure.
We're gonna take it to We're gonna take it to London and shit, basically.
So here's a quick question for y'all.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about yourself and why? You can go into very intricate detail if you want to, man. Because like this right here, I also want y'all to put in the comments.
This is also outward towards your friends too, because you don't ever see what they like about you too, right?
Man.
So like what you think, Chip? What's your favorite thing about yourself? And I'll tell you what my favorite thing is about you.
I got two things. Probably loyalty is definitely like it's big with me. It's the biggest thing.
All right.
The
There
biggest
you go.
thing.
That'll work.
You're pretty loyal. I could give you that one.
And then my other thing would be just my sense of humor. It's gotten me through everything.
You're funny?
I will find humor and laughter in the worst
situations.
Like I don't like unhappiness. I don't like that.
I can attest to this. Yes.
I just everywhere I go, I want it to be happiness and a party. Like if I'm at the bar, I want everybody to fucking be laughing.
It could be the saddest day ever, and this man will make you laugh and shit. I can absolutely attest to that. This dude is both loyal and fucking funny. Yes, bro.
Hilarious.
Two of the reasons why I love you.
I'll spit water on the floor.
I think about myself what I like most. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, man, digging that bag, because you gotta think you got a whole bunch of different traits.
Places you've been. I don't want to blow myself up. I think I have a very I have a talent to speak to people. I think I can make almost anybody comfortable if I talk to them. I can relate to almost any sort of person when they're mad. I think I can kind of calm people down, basically, if they're upset, or I can make them happy if they're sad, basically. Like, I like to be like, I don't know, something that, I don't know, comes in and, I don't know, lifts you, I guess.
You're the voice of reason.
Reason, I guess. You know, I think that would be something that I like about myself. At least that people have told me anyway.
That's dope.
I'll tell you. My favorite thing about you is it's that. It's your calmness in the storm. It's your ability to take a situation and be able to calm it and bring leverage and stability to everything. You're always that
Libra
dude.
Scale.
Yeah. Ooh, gotta have it balanced.
Yeah.
Always that, dude. You're always the smart one when everybody else is wilding out and when you do dumb shit.
Thank you. I feel dumb sometimes. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Big Dog, you're our newbie, man. What you think? What's your favorite thing? And then I'll tell you and shit.
My favorite thing about myself, cuz it's dope, but it's not. But probably I have an overly open mind, and then I just speak from a certain place that people wouldn't understand, so it'll come off as wrong because a lot of people have that cognitive dissonance to where if they've been told or brought up in some type of whatever, they're like, oh man, I don't think that's true. They click on Google or they'll read it somewhere. They'll come back later, dog, and be like,
bro, you're a splitter pitch. That's what I call you. You look like something at first, and then when it gets to you, it's something different, bro.
That's tough.
It's something completely different that you didn't think, but when you see it, you appreciate it. You see the art of it, basically. Like when a good pitcher throw that splitter down the middle, it looks like a fastball. Then when it gets to the batter, he's like, it's a fastball, and then it curves him. It's like, it curves him right at the plate and shit.
That's tough.
And he strikes out, and then you're like, damn, that happened and shit. You know what I mean?
Tough.
Like,
That's
yeah,
tough.
bro. I do like that about you. Hell yeah.
My favorite thing about you is that it was like, bro, I was so nervous to meet you because you either love me or hate me. There's really no in between. I can rub you the wrong way quick. Like it's cool to be vibed out, bro. And bro, our conversations are fucking wild. I love that you're open-minded. It drives me nuts, bro. I'm talking, dude.
I test that scale.
Bro, I love that we can fucking go back and forth, and it's like, it's all love, bro. We're fucking laughing by the end of it, dog. I love that about you.
Yes.
Because a lot of people can't take challenging.
Yeah.
And when I challenge you and you challenge me, it's like we get into it. It's always love.
Yeah, dog.
It's good that you
because you're teaching me too,
all
bro.
of you softies out there, let me be very clear. If you have friends that do challenge you and do actually get on your nerves, you should probably take a second think about it. It might be because they're your fucking friends, not because they're against you and shit. Now, if somebody's taking you down, that's different. But if you got people that actually challenge you and bring you up and make you think differently, you should probably stay around those people.
If your friends don't push you to be better and fuck call you out on your bullshit, they ain't your friends.
Yeah, for real, bro.
That's the way you do shit with grace.
Yeah, man, gotta be done with grace. So what I like about the homie Chip, Chip is culture, like super diverse to where you be like, okay, bro, I'm gonna ask him about this, and that. He be like, bro, I've been doing that since '99. You be like, what the fuck, and it's dope.
You're a little bit studied. It can get annoying.
Yeah.
It can get annoying
because you know a little about a lot.
That's what I like. Yeah, if you know a little bit about a lot, you can actually talk about it and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you know a little bit about a lot, you can actually talk about it and shit.
I like that about you, Chip, though, dog. You got a far wide range. It isn't a broad spectrum at all, and it comes from this different.
You guys should play this game with your friends. You don't usually on a daily tell them, what do I like about you? What do you like about me? See what your friendship's actually about. Is it a surface thing, or do you guys actually really like each other and
fun.
shit? Yeah. Especially all of my ladies out there. I want y'all to be friendly with each other, man. I know we got some girl besties out there, man. But man,
far few in between.
Yeah, man.
At least like 20 years under their belt together.
Well, it's got to be daunting too, because it's like, we've all been friends, like me and you, for like 25, 30 years. To come in on his level, it's really only you and Brett that have ever really made it into the circle.
We don't trust much and shit, you know what I mean?
So it's dope that you come in and it's like, fuck yeah, dude. It's an immediate connection, dude. I love it.
And then the thing
I knew you guys would love this, man.
Fucking meeting people.
I like about D. Let's see, man. God dang, bro. You got a million different things. Outside of working with you, I remember first kind of like me, but not really being. It was like, man, let me see who this dude is, what he's about. Because he just looked like somebody who can really press the room just being in that motherfucker, man. The presence is like, all right, you know what I'm saying? No bullshit, you know what I'm saying? He come to you straightforward. If he sees some shit, he going to call it out. And he going to tell you exactly what he sees, not how he feels about it. You don't necessarily just rush to the feeling. You taught me that. Being at work, being a workmate with you, co-worker, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'm grateful for both of y'all, bro.
Thank you.
For real. And then on top of that, what else, man? You crazy as shit, bro. You with the shit. So it's like, dog, it's something popping. Like, all right, man, he there too. So,
I'm going to get to it for my boys, man.
I got a question to pose in. So I'm talking about this as a lead off. What celebrity athlete, like persona, do you most like relate yourself to? Like,
who's your avatar as a celebrity?
Like, would you? You know what I mean? And sometimes, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's a hard question.
But everybody's got one.
Everybody's got one. Some people have a lot of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like who? Like
if you were on the phone with a girl who had never met you, and she was like, compare yourself to a personality. Compare yourself to something.
And that's one of our like athletes and shit.
Athletes,
celebrity. Oh, wow.
It could be it.
Wow.
If you want to be like David Blaine or something, sure.
Okay, it'd be more than a few, but I think
you got to pick like two because there's got to be one mix.
I'll pick 1, 2. Okay, I would think if I had to compare myself, this is a weird mix, right? I think I am this weird mix though, bro. I'm very quiet on top of the fact that I can make a lot of noise, bro. I think that I would say Muhammad Ali, and weirdly at the other end of the scale, somebody like Tim Duncan or Kawhi Leonard, bro, that didn't even say anything really.
Professional.
Yeah, bro, you have to rise me, but if you do rise me, I'm going to be Muhammad Ali in your face, bro. I'm going to tell you how I'm better. I'm going to make you feel stupid about it. But if you don't ever make me that, I'm never going to make you feel stupid. I'm going to just say, good job. I'm going to go home after the work's done and shit. But if you do raise me to that level, I'm Muhammad Ali, bro. I'm going to make you feel as stupid as you can. I think those are probably, and I know it's polar opposites, but I think that's really where I'm at, bro. Like,
I got to hear Grace's, because I like Grace, I envisioned something, and I want to see if I'm close.
I don't know, man. Shit. I couldn't even tell you, dog, because for the most part, I ain't never really looked at nobody else, because I ain't really had it. nature. I looked up nature and shit, like weird shit.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Man,
so
if I could describe myself, it would probably be like the ocean, bro. Super vast, man, but very deep.
Okay.
At the same time, but then I just got my shit where I just wash ashore and then I'm back. I think something like that.
I could compare you to somebody like that, like somebody intellectual, but you know, maybe a little eccentric and shit, bro. Like you're of the.
I already know who I compare him to.
What would you like? What would you say? Like, man, sort of like a savant. You ain't on that level, like, you know, mentally bad, but like, like that's right. You look at different things, like. Maybe like
because I'm
Einstein
I'm perception and perspective. That's me.
Maybe like Einstein. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, something like that.
You know what he is to me? If people ask me to describe him, he's motherfucking Joe Rogan meets fucking Charlie Murphy.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's a winner. That's a winner right there.
A lot of people don't consider Charlie.
That's
Murphy.
A winner. Okay.
Charlie Murphy wasn't funny like Eddie Murphy was funny, but Charlie Murphy's stories were his humor.
Yeah, bro.
And that's great. When he tells stories and I listen, I'm like,
bro,
watching me right now.
Charlie Murphy and Joe Rogan. That's
exactly where I go because those are his two sides of the spectrum.
Pushes the controversial and stays like that G at the bottom.
Stay grounded.
Yeah,
he's got that bizarre out there shit where you're like.
Hold on, that's a bit far-fetched.
Joe Rogan and Charlie Murphy.
But he's always open to it, just like Joe Rogan. It's like Joe Rogan can believe in something until somebody tells him different and proves him wrong, and then he can come off of it.
You like?
But his stories are so like, bro. Your stories fucking murder me.
That's
they stick with me, dog. They're on that level of
Charlie Murphy. Goddamn,
the Prince and shit. Those stories killed like. I want to bet your stories and
this nigga just made a fact right there. I think those are your two. Bro, that's great, bro.
Damn,
fuck yeah. Bro, I'd love to be Joe Rogan and Charlie Murphy, bro, put together.
That shit killed, bro.
The baldest white nigga and the baldest dark nigga. Bro.
Joe Rogan looks like one
They're
of the
super
M&Ms.
bald, though. They were like the most
Joe
perfect
Rogan looks
bald
like the yellow
niggas.
M&M.
Yeah.
That's what he's
He
doing.
is kind of, he is kind of weirdly like dark for
like
a
Joe
white
Rogan,
dude.
Like if they recasted Fester, Joe Rogan would be.
He could play it.
He could do it.
He would.
He'd be like, oh, he rocked him. When he's talking about Lurch, you know, taking somebody out the mansion. What you think, Chip? Who do you think you are?
For me, on my two sides of the spectrum.
Then I'll tell you who I think you are, too. Since I know you forever.
Like, for one side of the spectrum, like the party that old me, whatever, Bert Kreischer, 100%, bro. That motherfucker is just
Bert.
everything.
Yeah, Bert's everywhere. Y'all got to check Bert out nowadays if y'all ain't heard of it.
And it comes down to the intensity that people say I bring at work, but still bring, like, comedy. Tom Cruise, bro. I hear everybody be like, this motherfucker is so intense and about his shit, but at the same time, he wants that, he's having fun, and he'll bring fun to it, but if you got to do that shit, and people at work always give me a hard time for being, they're like, you're so intense. Sometimes it's like hard to deal with you because you're so intense. And
Chip's gonna like mine for him. He's gonna.
I'm gonna tell you who. I think who you are for me. You are Chris Farley.
Oh God! Oh God! Yes! Oh gosh! Yes.
You're Chris Farley mixed with like Isaac Newton, bro.
That's tough.
That's tough.
And I know what an amalgamation. Tough. You're a dude who discovers things to be truthful, new science and shit, but you like to party. So you have this animal that doesn't make sense together and shit, but somehow it meets in the middle, bro. I would say you're something like that, a high intellectual and the lowest pole fucking party guy there ever was. But hey, the lowest pole party guy means it's the funnest motherfucker you ever met. So, you know, I'm okay with it and shit. Yes, you're an intellectual that likes to fucking get the party started, bro. And I'm all right with that shit, bro. I'm okay with it.
You're about to laugh at mine, cuz. So, you remind me of Joe Coy.
Joe Coy!
Okay. Pure hilarious as at any fucking time, no matter. We could be talking about the most serious fucking shit. You drop a line, I'm just like, yo, fuck. I'm about to laugh. But then, because when you're talking about entertainment, technology, like I said, your culture like that, bro, you're really... You're Mark Cuban with it, bro. You're like, all right. Because he be on Shark Tank, nigga. He amazes me. He amazes the
He's my favorite. Bro. He's my favorite tanker.
Yeah,
he's my favorite tanker on there,
bro. And like he knows how to ration money. He's worried about where his next dollar's going and where it's coming from. He's got his bank right here. He's got life right here. He's got everything. Just kind of.
One thing I love about Mark Cuban on the Shark Tank, he gives the people that the other dudes don't give chances. He gives them a shot and shit. You know, he's all like, your idea is good.
And that's when we're talking this shit, you give me a shot, bro. He's like, hold on, Greg. She's like, that's some bullshit. And I'm like, nah, bro. Just look it up, cuz.
Mark Cuban actually can get convinced by the people on Shark Tank when they're like, I don't want it. They're like, come on, this is my life. He's like, you know what? I started from the bottom. We're gonna give you a shot. Mark's my favorite shark.
Mark Cuban. And it's corny, but it reminds me because my mom used to always say it about you.
Okay.
Bro, you're a cross between fucking Denzel. You're smooth, dog, and you're a talker. You're smooth. Anybody?
Yeah.
It goes back to when we were kids and you were scared to come to a white family's house. I was scared to go to a black family's house. Terrifying.
Bro, both of us were shaking. I remember how we kept asking each other questions. I was like, do you think I'm dressed right? Do you think I should ask this at dinner and shit? Yeah, bro.
We walked in and just had a conversation and it was just smooth and I was like, cool.
Yeah,
you know,
crazy.
And it was.
I was like, "How are you doing, Miss White?" And it's like, "What about you?" She's like, "Oh my lord!" She's like, "Who's this young man?"
Well, this was mom was like, "You got a crazy white boy in your crew, cool." Right
oh, bro,
like she was just.
My mom met you. She's all like, "That's the one that's gonna drink 18 beers in a row when you guys are older and jump off of a roof." She's like, "Just make sure when he jumps, he doesn't break anything."
On the flip side, the other side of that spectrum, bro, is fucking. Yeah, bro, it's like fucking Bill Gates, Elon Musk level of like.
Ooh, that's tough.
Acuity, like the way that you carry yourself and can have conversations about everybody without bullshitting. Like that's a skill, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Not a lot of
can't be tough.
It's a dead skill nowadays. It's a dead skill. You partner those up, and it's somebody who's kept, but somebody who can conversate, and that's a fucking dope skill to me because I could bring you around anybody. I partnered around a lot of people, and I was like,
easy to adapt.
I don't know how this goes, but let's see what happens.
Blowing my mind right now. Damn, I'll be Billy all day. Fuck yeah, that's dope,
45.
That's fucking amazing, man. You guys are fucking dope, man. That's how we do it on Done with Grace. You guys should ask your friends, who you are, how you guys love each other and shit. There's a lot of hate in the world going around, obviously, every fucking day. Well, we spread a little love between ourselves. We all about that. Hey, man, you guys like mystical creatures?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of course.
Like, if you thought, like, if the world was different, just like, what would you want to exist?
It's so hard.
It is hard.
Because part of me is like a mermaid because I would want to try to,
Yeah, everybody wants
try to fuck around.
Everybody wants
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
But that
Does it work the same way?
I live in Arizona. Let's bring you back here.
Let's dry out.
Put you in a fucking tank. Like,
the best way would be a reverse mermaid with a fish top.
Nah, I couldn't do a fish top. Does the dinner taste good?
Of course you don't. You just grab the fish top and hold on for dear life. We got us a squirmer.
Wow, bro.
We going
got a reeler in
over in Oklahoma. They're like, we're going noodling, boys.
Yo, no, bro.
We got a reeler in.
How about some new fresh bait?
Oh my god, bro.
The reverse mermaid.
My cat's over there flipping out and shit, trying to paw at it. Like, hey, what's up?
Like, dude, there's a new spot I want to take you to. It's called the Chum Bucket. I don't want you to feel any type of way.
Like, that's such a weird.
The reverse mermaid is the only way it's got to work. Because if it was a real mermaid, it's cool if on top, like, she's.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna say the Little Mermaid because she's a 16-year-old girl.
Hair gibber and maybe some mouth. But
gibber.
Nobody wants a shiny Hojo to go from a mermaid, bro. Like, fuck no. Or she's gonna lure. That means she's gonna lure you with her siren song to give you a hand job.
I feel like most of the mystical creatures that are gone are thankfully gone because the world.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So fucking crazy.
Exactly. What if we had like Thunderbirds flying around and shit like that? Like they just come and fucking destroy everything real quick.
A dragon, so I could fucking rock my McConaughey with the axe and a bald head, jump off a building with the axe at it. Like
wow.
Nobody said we'd be able to control these things, but nobody said we wouldn't either.
Like the fucking Ring of Fire was dope.
Like fucking Game of Thrones dragons and shit.
Oh shit.
Ring of Fire. Like there's like 40 dragons flying around airspace right now.
I'm gonna rock with the middle ground here. I'm cool with Bigfoot.
Bigfoot? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bigfoot, I could fuck him up easily and shit. Not by hand, but if I got a gun, it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't no T-Rex or nothing and
exactly.
shit.
Oh, man.
People like, I want dinosaurs back. No, you don't.
You remember Strange Wilderness when...
they killed it?
Yeah, he's like, I thought he said, huh?
What's his suicide note that he wrote?
Bigfoot wrote a suicide note. Poor Bigfoot.
Harry and the Hendersons type shit.
No Loch Ness Monster?
Huh? Nessie?
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, that is real though.
Huh?
That's real.
Still here.
Nessie's
real? You
Hell yeah.
so?
That's why I was telling
like
we was talking about earlier. There's places of the ocean still haven't been discovered. So until
the Megalodon's down there and shit.
Yep, she down there too.
I won't go that far.
Is it the Meg there or a giant squiddo?
Yep. Yeah.
Super giant squiddo, like a kraken,
like Moby Dick type shit.
Yeah, like a fucking. Like Moby Dick was like a sperm whale.
Yeah.
But like he's the biggest sperm whale
biggest.
ever. Like the biggest shot out of God's dick. So like like we're dying at half, damn you.
What's crazy is like sperm whales are pretty peaceful. Once you do the piss off this
bro, no sperm whales ever pursued a whole crew of people ready for blood. They're very peaceful. They're not predatory like that towards humans at all.
It's just like we had the cocaine bear and now we got cocaine sharks.
They are real. I read about that
article.
Yeah. There's sharks with cocaine in them, and they've been fucking shit up.
Because you're like, oh, they're around me. They're just gonna swim around the circle.
Think about how many they gotta just dump over, bro. And they see it floating, and they think it's
overly aggressive.
Yeah, bro. Like piranhas, bro.
Imagine if. What if you drop down into the cocaine shark's water and they're swimming around you, and they're like, "Is that a person?" They're like, "Yeah. You want to eat this guy? Yeah."
Man,
one's just.
Somebody
just slapping his tail and shit.
That's horrible.
We're gonna start a production company. We're gonna do a podcast.
At some point, this motherfucker just
they start.
Wall Street. You start cutting yourself. You're like, I just want to get this over with.
Oh my god.
Yeah, come on, man. They're like, is that blood? They're like,
by that point, they just leave.
They don't even pay attention to it and shit, and you just drown. Man, your cocaine sharks can't be good and shit.
All right, I got a good one.
All right.
What is your favorite quote?
Ooh.
Like ever, man. I mean, if it was just, you know what I mean?
That's hard to do because
there's cheating.
Eating cheating.
Lick it before you stick it. So the grandmaster tugging my poodle.
Fucking tore up from the floor, beat up from the feet up. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god,
bro! The first time I heard beat up from the feet up, there was a bum, bro. This is crazy, dog. I was like maybe like 13 years old. I was walking to the store and shit. There's like another bum woman and shit. They're arguing. This bum woman throws like a slushie across from the street at this nigga and shit. Hits him, dude, right dead in the chest and shit. Knocks him down because he's frail and full of crack and shit. This nigga, he embellished it and shit. I was like, oh my, he flopped and shit. He gets up, he's like, you stupid ugly Blackfoot bitch and shit. He's going off and he's like, yo man, come here and shit. He starts uncling me. I'm like, don't touch me, nigga. I was like, what's going on? He's like, you see how ugly this bitch is? I'm like, mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, she pretty bad, so are you and shit. He's like, nah man, she beat up from the feet up. I was like, whoa! I instantly started laughing, bro. I couldn't stop thinking about it the whole fucking day. It's not my favorite quote, but like live told to me it was one of my favorite quotes ever.
What did that dude say in the car? Remember when I lived at that Biltmore place?
Mm-hmm.
And that black dude that used to always come over and bring us beer, and he was like, hey, can you give me a ride over here?
Oh, whoa.
I paid this bitch $5. She's about to top me off. But he said something wild because we were like, oh, that's probably not good.
Oh,
that's
bro.
probably risky.
Oh man, this dude he used to come up like every week, like give me a ride to the liquor store, young man and shit. We'd be up there faded ourselves. He'd be like, I know y'all give me some beer.
I helped this dude once.
What did he say?
A flat tire.
He said he was always gonna get a. I imagine it was a prostitute. I don't know. He's like, this bitch is gonna give me some neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, neck is what he described.
But he said the quote when he jumped out the whip after we were like $5 for that. Like that's probably not worth it. Some kind of quote about it, and I was like, damn.
$5 good
like,
to fucks or some shit.
Like
it was some
motto.
It was some model. He's all like $5 good to fuck. It was some bad model. We were like, whoa, sir.
Oh my gosh.
He changed our. What's your favorite quote, bro?
I'll give you my real favorite.
I'll give my real one, yeah, afterwards and shit. That was my favorite comedy quote.
Favorite quote. I am.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I am. Mm-hmm. I exist. I am.
AI.
Not I think, therefore I am. Just I am.
Just I am. For I am everything. Everything is me.
That's ethereal. That's like you just sprayed a planet into existence, if you could believe such a thing and shit. But maybe shit, I don't know. If Zeus and God's up there and shit, y'all got the jizz to do it. Fuck, man. Y'all have tricked a lot of people into fucking thinking about what's going on up there. So I am is fucking powerful, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
You exist in the world. You put thought out into the world.
Regardless.
Breath out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Chip? What's your favorite?
My favorite saying? It's a tie. Mm-hmm. So my two favorite sayings, my first one is always going to be nothing beats a failure but a try. Period. It's the truth. Mm-hmm. It's true.
Miss all the shots.
You've already failed if you don't try. Mm-hmm. And just by trying, even if you fail, you should grow from that. You know. The other one is everybody has a plan until they're punched in the face.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Every day I walk into my job.
Yes.
Every day we walk into our jobs. And we sit down and we have this idea of what we're going to accomplish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the day punches you in the face.
Man.
And you got to pivot.
Yeah.
And to maintain your job and be successful, you've got to be able to roll with those punches. So that's big for me. Those two I live every day of my life, bro.
I think my kindergarten teacher told me this, and bro, Miss Millett, I know you're rest in peace wherever you're at. This woman did everything for our family, bro. You wouldn't believe this. Like, my brother got into kindergarten. They wanted to put him up into higher grades. This woman boosted him. We're from a poor city, El Paso, Texas, and shit. She put him in classes that, you know, got him learn more and shit. She did the same thing for me. Same thing for all of our little brothers and sisters, bro. All of us went to her except for the youngest. Either way, she told me when I got into school, I was struggling at first and shit because I was very shy. I was smart, but I was very shy. I didn't want to play with kids, and I got into a lot of trouble for like fights or people fighting me and shit. She told me, David, you have a lot of potential. You could be this, that. Anybody's going to be whatever. She said, whatever you're being, she's like, you have to be better than your worst at all times. She's like, no matter what you do, be better than your worst, because your worst is the worst you can be. So she's like, as long as you're better than that, you're actually treading water and doing something. She's like, never be your worst, because that's when you fail.
Damn.
That's probably my favorite quote. Be better than your worst. I've remembered it since I've been fucking 5 years old and shit, bro. So that probably sticks with me the most and shit. That's better dope. Than your worst.
That's dope. I got another lead off. So what's a question that you would want asked of you that you've never been asked? I'm talking about highest point to where it's a compliment, but then lowest point where you're just like, fuck, I don't even know what to say. Where it just stumped you.
That's
know what I'm saying?
Funny because, being a person of minority community in America, you get asked those questions at your lowest point a lot. It's never really the high point. Sounds, you know like what I mean?
Offense. Yeah.
Shit, I've been asked low point questions my whole life. Why are you so smart for being a black dude? What? Nigga, what the fuck? How do you jump so high? How do you run so fast? Nature? I don't know, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I didn't ask or anything like that. Those are questions that obviously have no answer and shit. It's kind of dumb when they get asked. Like, it sucks and shit. Like rhetorical type shit. You know what I mean? Like, in America, it always has to do with race. It comes down to race at the end of the day, which sucks and shit. I mean, but that's kind of the dumb questions you get asked. Like, hey, man, you ran so fast right there. How did you do that? How did I do it? I ran with my legs, bro. There's no question.
Yeah, like, this is a
like, I could ask you, how did you run so much slower than me? You're going to say, well, I'm slower than you. Scientifically, we have come to a fact, basically. There's no explanation for it except for it just is. I am, it is, and shit. So we get low point questions a lot. What I want to get asked to me? Shit, man, that's a great question. I think what I want to get asked to me, you know, on a daily, like, people ask this, but I want them to actually mean it. How are you doing? That's something that gets asked all the time, and it's not really like something that people truly care about. You dap someone, how you doing? How you doing? And you'll say, oh, you know, it's a living, Flintstone's toilet, you know what I mean?
Dang, bro.
And you'll go into like scant detail about what it is. And nobody's got to be open book, of course. But if people actually cared, like back how they did when we was younger, before this internet and all this shit existed, how are you doing was a real fucking question, and somebody would actually answer like honestly and shit. I want that shit to be real again, bro. How are you doing? You know what I mean? That would be a question, honestly.
Tough. That's tough. Bro.
Yeah.
What about you, cuz?
Like questions asked to my low point and questions I want to be asked, it's probably the same. Honestly, it was finally asked me and I was like, fuck, do I unload? It's the same question. Why are you the way you are? Like, because to me it's like, you look at your low point and it's like, why are you where you're at? Why are you the way you are? It's easy. And at the high point, it's the same answer for me. Yeah. It's the same answer. Yeah. Because no matter what, I'm always going to be me. So, but somebody finally asked me that question. I was like, do you want the honest answer? So it's going to take a minute. Get it fucked up. I got a fucked up upbringing. Yeah. And they're like, nah, never mind. But it's true. Like, that's the question I've always wanted to ask you. It's like,
why
it's easy to criticize
why you're who you are.
Yeah. Why are you overweight? Why do you laugh at everything? Why do you go through,
questions only a therapist would basically ask you and shit. They're actually asking you and shit without trying to impede or intrude and shit. That would be crazy if people were actually that honest and shit, like,
that's what you had,
and then
bro.
being able to answer that honest, that would be even crazier.
That'd be stupid, bro.
Yo, what a world. What a world. Yeah.
My lowest, why are you here? That was pretty tough.
Whoa, fuck. I get it. I guess I've been asked that kind of on the level.
Here, and I was like, shit.
Why are you here? Anywhere or just existent and shit, but just
both.
Feel me? It's equally insulting, but I feel I've been asked that too. That's some some low shit to be asked. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, damn, all right, that's cool.
Am I that bad and shit? Nah, fuck that, bro. You done with grace.
All day.
Oh yeah.
But then, like, my highest is, I'm glad you came, and you can take that anywhere.
That is a good thing that people can tell you. I'm glad you came. I'm happy for your service. You know what I mean? Like, thank God you were here.
Yeah, type stuff.
I do like hearing that when people say that.
Bro. Grateful.
When people are actually genuinely grateful.
People underestimate the value of something like gratitude. And how it can affect somebody.
A thank you.
A thank you.
A thank you could make somebody's whole fucking day.
It is a genuine thank you. Like, hey,
wow.
Thanks for knocking this out of the park for me. Hey, thanks for doing this. Like, bro, it means a lot.
Like, that shit goes a long way. You can change somebody's life, perspective, all that different shit, bro. I love that shit.
Hell yeah.
I had one more cliffhanger for y'all, man. This one's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Shit. So more, y'all might even get choked up off this. Pause.
Okay.
So, how do you define happiness, and have you found it?
Easy.
Easy money? All right.
Happiness is being at a point where I'm at in my life where my kid is not going to go through what I went through. To me, that's happiness. That's success. It's one and the same. I've got to that point where I've achieved that. I'm happy. I'm not complacent, but there's still more work to be done. But that's happiness for me. It's being a father, being a provider, and being successful at it. And it's my measure of success, not somebody else's anymore.
Exactly.
I'm not going off what somebody is saying I need to do to be successful. Or it's measuring it based on me and my level of success, and I've achieved that.
Yep.
That's dope.
Damn.
I think happiness is fleeting, but when it does happen, like, the true definition, like, I look at my daughter's eyes and stuff, from when she was a baby, and I think about when I was a kid and shit. I remember, like, everybody probably remembers this. She was playing in the fucking sandbox, and you was thinking about, oh man, my mom's an adult. I can't wait to be grown up, and what the world's gonna bring for me. And then, nigga, it happens instantly, right? It pretty much happens almost instantly. I still remember that shit.
Right.
Happiness for me, man, is everybody who I love being content. Like, I'm okay. I want to be happy myself. Don't get me wrong. I always want to be happy myself. But if I can make everybody around me happy, even if I'm not happy, that's that's perfect for me. And that's a almost impossible task, but basically when people are happy, it makes me the most happy, bro. Like, everybody around me, if I can provide and put into that, that makes me the most content. And, if I can make somebody laugh or smile through the day or help their day, it's just something that's I don't know. It kind of makes life to me, bro. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah,
bro.
That's me on it.
That's the same way. Oh man, that's me too, bro. Any way I'm able to spread any type of happiness or help somebody, lend a hand, ear, using sweat, tears, blood, stuff like that, bro. Just being able to spread myself out in different places, whether I'm on the phone late night talking, texting, trying to figure some shit out. Like, that's the shit that I be on. As far as have I found happiness, yeah, I could really say that I have. And then on top of that, just adding on to more what because I'm grateful for what I already got, so I know that I'm going to get more. So that's why I'm just like, dude, this is dope.
I think I found happiness. Yo, man, y'all come through and fucking do this with us and shit. You know,
all day.
Done with Grace is always a fucking happy subject. Hey, I got one finish up question for you guys.
Let's get it, bro.
So, like, you guys wrestling fans? I think we already get to this. We love wrestling.
Yes.
Macho Man.
I found out it was fake, shit. But yes.
Yes, it's still good. Did you guys ever find out what The Rock was cooking, or do you suppose you know what he was cooking?
Did he open up a can of whoop ass and fry it? I don't know.
No, he can't have whoop ass because that's Stone Cold's thing,
and that's why I don't know what he was cooking. The world may never know. It's like a lollipop.
Well, let's come out. I don't know if The Rock cooks his own stuff because I know he does take a lot of steroids nowadays. Because if you're gonna tell me,
Dwayne.
Yeah, hey, I'm sorry, Dwayne The Rock the Johnson and shit. Look, man, Dwayne The Rock the Johnson. Sorry, I only like The Rock, bro. I only like the straight Rock. I don't need your last name and shit, bro. But if you're telling me if you were in the prime of your physical career back then and you look puffy as hell because you're Samoan.
Yeah.
And it's fine. He's still buff. How old is this man by now? He's got to be like mid-50s, right?
Yeah.
How could you get so fucking unlimitedly jacked with veins the size of my fucking biceps? I'm sorry, bro. You don't eat fish all day. And what you're cooking was not fish. It wasn't fish and chicken or whatever you tell me the diet was. I tried it, bro. I did your diet, bro. Look at me. I'm not The Rock. I'm okay for a skinny nigga. I tried it. I ate 9 fishes a day. I ate 3 bowls of rice. Guess what happened to me? I got constipated and then I fucking got unconstipated
real quick.
They got launched off that toilet like Apollo 18 and blew up.
Like on the Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah. All you saw was my Nikes on the ground. So I don't know, Rock. Your diet's not working for me, bro. I'm just saying that.
Oh my God,
do you know what he was cooking?
Nah, I hope he tells us like one day, bro.
Seems like a whole bunch of bullshit. As if, you better tell us, Rock. If you're watching, tell us what you're cooking.
It's a damn secret.
It's a secret, and I want to know. Yo, Grace.
Man, you already know, man, what time it is, man. We appreciate y'all taking time out with us.
Thanks for coming out with us.
We got my man D.
Yeah, don't play.
Got the chip.
Yes, sir.
Got Grace right here. And make sure whatever you doing, how you doing it, make sure it's done with Grace. All right, now.
Digging down the Wait, what is it? Digging down the door Productions. Oh! That's new. Watch. It's going to be at the end of our shit. Don't get mad.
All right, y'all. Peace.